I heard someone I can't remember who I read this from, but they should rename it to like Dialysis of Destiny.
They should
Give a
rename
cool
it to
thing, yeah.
Indiana Jones or the Waste of My Time.
It's funny that you mentioned that because it's all about time travel, you know. It's just of all the concepts you could have, it's just a magical device that can
How
time. That's
creatively bankrupt
stupid.
you have to go to time travel. Okay, so like I get the idea of like Romans and Greeks and exploring that kind of archaeology because Indiana Jones hasn't done that. We've done like Hebrews and Egyptian. We've
Mhm.
done like Crusades. We've done voodoo. You know, and we did aliens, which okay, I like the
Yeah.
idea of doing aliens, but in execution, it was fucking ass.
Yes.
Uh,
Uh,
and how we had to go to time travel now.
mm. I think they should have done Atlantis. That would have been the obvious thing to do. I don't know how no one just came up with that. I guess, but you know.
Indiana Jones and joining ancient aliens.
Yeah. The thing is, like, what this movie in particular makes me want to do is rewatch the old movies. Really,
Yeah,
that's it.
I'd agree. I'd actually look back and think, man, maybe Crystal Skull. Maybe I judged you too poorly.
Yeah,
Maybe I was too harsh on you.
yeah, definitely. It's kind of like that Star Wars effect with the prequels.
You need something even more shit to make you realize, well, the shit we got before could have been way worse, and there were actually some nice things about it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, because Indiana Jones and Marion getting together, like that was all. I like that idea. It's a nice,
Hmm.
happy send off for this hero. Okay, in concept, I like it.
Hmm.
And this film, they just come along and they say, "Oh
I,
yeah,
I,
so Shia LaBeouf died in between
Vietnam,
films.
of
He died in
course.
Vietnam. Okay, all right,
Uh, and
and
he's divorced, and he's just like
and he
fuck
got
off with this old
divorced.
man grouch stereotype. Luke's an old grouch, freaking Han's an old grouch, freaking
I
Indiana
think it's funny
Jones is
that
an old
both of
grouch.
Harrison Ford's most classic characters are they're just old pieces of shit that got divorced and they're losers.
But Shiny, the most important part, like, what did you think of the stunning and brave new Indiana Jones side character? I guess you could call her that.
She's such a smug, condescending cunt. Phoebe Waller-Bridge has an incredibly punchable face.
She has like everyone pretends in the movie that she's attractive.
I
I
know.
don't see that.
This guy, this mobster guy, is like
Yeah,
is
I'm your
like is
fiance
falling
here. And like,
over his hands and knees for her. He's so desperate. All the guys have their heads turned by her, and it's like I don't see. I really don't see it.
I
She's
don't see
just
it either. Do you know what I can't wait in regards to this film?
what's that?
Listening to the EFAP of it, essentially. I'll enjoy listening to that. Nothing
Like,
else.
but again, what are they going to say on this? With
I
the
don't
Last
know.
Jedi, there is so much you can talk about with like how much like the film cocks up events, how it
Yeah,
messes with so many previously established details and world building and lore, and like how shit the characters are. The Phoebe Waller-Bridge, her problems are that she's smug, she's got an incredibly punchable face, she's not as attractive as the film keeps trying to say that she is, and she's ultimately a terrible person that the film doesn't pay any attention to, despite the fact that she again leaves Indiana Jones for fucking dead. And that's all you can say about her. There is so little to think. I keep repeating myself because there's nothing else to say. There really isn't. The Last Jedi, so many things to talk about. The Force Awakens, so many things to talk about. Across the Spider-Verse, so many things that we can talk about there. For the Oval Season 3, plenty of things we can talk about. They talk about Picard. We can talk about, I don't know, fucking Clone Wars. Anything. Anything has some more things that we can talk about than this because things just happen and then we move on. And there is no relevance. There's shit continuity between these two events that happen, they just happen. We move on to next thing, and the event that we just went through was pointless. It had no effect on, like, there's no reason for it to be there other than to go to the next scene. It is the script's equivalent of going and then and then and then and then.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you.